Yo, 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 everybody. Benjamin Jenks here. This is Adventure Sauce, and today we're going to talk about support. I got a story from one of the newest members of our Sauce Posse. Her name is Lily. She's got an interesting story to share. Let me read an email I got from her. Alright, so she's going to need our support. Here's what I got. Hey, my name is Lily, and I'm planning to go on a hitchhiking, backpacking, self-finding, run away from home next, and possibly even this summer. Only one problem, my age. I'm one of the few of our generation who actually read and want to travel the world instead of checking Facebook every 5 minutes. I'm 13. Please don't rant about my age. I get enough of it from teachers telling me to act like it when I correct them about their mistakes in the lesson. Politely, of course. I need the courage to do this, and I'm looking to your web community for help. Lots of love, Lily. Alright, so I get a lot of requests for advice or help with travel tips and stuff like this. Never from someone who is 13. So inside of me, there's a little, there's a big struggle among worrying about Lily. And I bet you're feeling the same, and if you're a parent, you're probably feeling it a lot worse than I am. But I'd hate to have anybody get hurt because of advice that I've given. So what this message made me think of was how we can really support someone and what's the best way to do it. And for me personally, I needed a lot of support recently. I got in this crazy car accident last week, and I'm fine. No one else is hurt except for the car that I was in and this guardrail that I hit. But story on that soon. But basically, my aunt, my girlfriend, and my cousin really had to be there for me in this time when I was struggling. So, I really kind of have been thinking a lot about what is it that makes support important. And I think a lot of people don't get the support they need. That's why we're watching so many people live these lives that really suck, and they don't know what to do about it because they don't have the support network there. So what I'd love to create on Adventure Sauce is a really supportive community to help out people like Lily and other people who the challenge of living their dream is getting to them, and they need support on it. So I'm going to ask you here to support Lily by writing to her in the comments, and she's probably going to check Adventure Sauce. So click back to Adventure Sauce and right there. You could also probably leave them here, but there's a chance she's not going to see it. So I'm going to ask you to give your support to Lily at the end of this. But I also came up with 6 ways that we can be a supportive community. So here's number 1. Okay, so when someone asks you for support, or you're in a situation where you need to give support and you're conflicted, give yourself a minute. So this is number 1. Give yourself some space to just think about it, digest it in, and don't just spout your mouth off on the first thing that comes to your head, because typically the first thing that's going to come to your head is something based on fear. When I read that Lily's email, I'm just thinking, oh God, what could happen to Lily if I give her some advice and she takes it? So give yourself a minute. Number 2, focus on love, okay? Now, I think love, the word, got really messed up over the years. But, and I really think we can love anyone at any minute, and you can feel love anytime you want. You just have to click it on. You have to learn how to switch it on. So I'm hoping you know how to do that. So switch on your loveometer inside and feel it for Lily, this young girl who wants to get out of whatever situation she's in and probably doesn't have much support if she's reaching out to us. So, and the courage and the balls she has to write me for help and to write us for help. So let's admire that and let's feel love for her. Number 3, we have to trust her. Now this is where it might get hard. In America, the adult age is 18, but really, does that make you an adult? Is that the time where making your decisions, you become great at it? I know for myself that hasn't been the case at all. And even now, I make some decisions where I look back like last week, there were some things there where, I could have done a lot better on that. So my thing is, though, that we have to trust each other. We have to trust each other that we know what's best for ourselves. And I think for Lily, that even though she's 13, we have to trust that she knows what she's doing. So So the fourth one is asking her or anyone how we can help them. So now that we trust Lily, we love Lily, we're asking Lily, what can we do to help you in your mission? What can we be there for you? So I asked her that, and she wrote me a list of questions that she was curious about. And I think what's important is a lot of people, when they need help, it's not necessarily the specific information that's important, but it's having someone be there for you. You know, being there to support someone. And if she can feel our love and trust, then I think that's going to be more important than, you know, what kind of tent she needs or what kind of sleeping bag or something like that. The fifth one is to share our insights and our experiences without shoving it down her throat. So being able to offer up your you know, whatever insights you have about the situation, and I'll include the questions, but to give it to her without, you know, making her feel bad if she doesn't take it. It's her life, not ours. And then finally inviting her to stay in contact, to connect with you again, I think is something that's important, because when someone's on this mission, you know, as she gets closer, who knows if she's really going to decide to do this or if some other opportunity will call to her more. So having someone be there for her or your friend is the way to go. Now, so here are Lily's questions. I'll go through them on here, but they'll also be included in the article. Okay, so Lily's second email to me is, as I said before, I think I might, either this summer or next summer, hitchhike basically from New York to Indiana. No, to Indiana. No, to New York from Indiana. But I'm so scared out of my mind to do it. I have the map, all the supplies, no tent though. That one is huge. And a whole notebook filled with plans. But I don't have the courage to do it. Okay, here are my questions. How can I go a few days with little or no food? Is there any way to sleep in the wilderness without a tent? If so, what is the simplest? How can I get the guts to do this? Anything you personally recommend I have or bring? What kind of food should I keep in my bag? And is there anyone on the road going to take me seriously? Any other tips or advice for a young person would be so helpful. I'm also thinking of filming my journey, and I don't know, film festival maybe? So it would mean a lot to me if you would write Lily a message and share what you know. And even if it's just to say, hey, what's up? I'm here to support you. Yeah, and I think those lessons can be applied to how you can support people in your life in whatever situations come up, because there is going to be a time, trust me, when you need support and you're going to want it, and a lot of people don't know how to give it to you. This is Adventure Sauce once again. Why don't you subscribe up above if you haven't yet, or click the article down below and share your insight with Lily. Take care.